a little bit. There you go. Oh.
She took a little. Did you see that?
Yes, I did. Oh, my, she's saying this is a little different than what I'm used to.
You think she'll swallow it?
Well, she seems to be rolling around her mouth. I'm sure some of it's going down.
I'll have to put this in her book. Ryan had her first solid food on her christening day.
Well, let's hope she gets her tummy real full and sleeps through the ceremony.
I don't want her to sleep. I want her to enjoy herself. What did I do with my baptism?
If I recall correctly, I think you're a bit cross. Yes, the water surprised you.
You hear that? There'll be a little water, but nothing scary. Here comes the man.
There. Oh, yes. Oh, she likes
Ma, it's okay, isn't it? I mean, I just nursed her, so it's not as if I'm putting her on solid foods instead of milk.
No, it's fine. Let her experiment.
After all, she practically asked for some. Where she was staring while I peeled the banana.
Yes, well, she says, I want a little of my mother's breakfast. Oh, yes. How do you suppose she knew that funny-looking thing was food?
She's a clever girl, that's all.
Yes, with a very fine, clever mother.
Oh. I hope I don't make too many mistakes.
With this little one.
Yeah. I want to be such a good mother, like you.
You're already a wonderful mother. You love her, and you want her, and everything follows just naturally from that, darling.
It'll be a beautiful christening, won't it?
Oh, it'll be perfect. With a splendid party.
I wish Kathleen would hurry up and get here.
Oh, dear, you have hours before we have to be in the church. I tell you, you haven't even had your breakfast. Why don't we go on upstairs and leave Mommy to her banana? Yes, and we'll find you a nice clean diaper and maybe a bit of a nap. Yes, I think you're getting tired.
You can have some more later.
Yes.
Hello, Ryan.
And she says, hello yourself. And now I think we'll be off.
See you in
You see,
church.
just in time.
Hi.
Hello. I thought I'd drop this by her.
Oh, that's so nice. Shall I open it now or wait till Ryan's with me?
Now.
All right. Oh. Celtic cross. Tom, it's beautiful.
Help Ryan lead the sacred life she deserves.
Thank you. I don't see how she could go wrong with so many people caring about her.
Good morning.
Maeve,
Yes.
what can I do for you?
Just listen while I say what I must, huh? Well, you didn't hang up. Jack, your daughter's being christened today. You haven't forgotten that, have you?
Hey.
Hey, I was just writing myself a note about you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, a reminder to borrow your camera, get some good shots of Edmund.
Fine, it's yours. Listen, Seneca, I've had about all I can take of Roger Coleridge. He's got me in a lousy position, and I detest it. And I want to know how much longer I got to put up with it.
What's he up to now? Come on, sit down, give me the whole story.
Is it possible that you put it that far in the back of your mind? Look, it's nothing new, you know. Roger knows that you're not Edmund's father, and he's using it to blackmail you, and me by association. Now, maybe you can deal with it by ignoring it, but I can't, because I have to take orders with him out there on the floor every day. And Seneca, I swear, if he pushes me much further, I'm going to punch his face in.
I never forget what Roger's pulling with me. Not for 1 minute.
I'm tired.
I didn't know he'd been riding it.
It's not all that much. It's just... it makes me mad.
In fact, I didn't know that you and he had been discussing my situation with Jillian.
Well, not in any detail. I haven't been dealing with him on a personal level, and he understands why.
So he's been getting even on a professional level, huh?
Well, he has authority over me, and he's exerting it. It's sort of like he's rubbing my nose in the fact that I can't ignore him. Not around here, anyway.
What's he having you do?
Well, nothing that terrible. I mean, it's... like, for instance, this morning, he has me running his errands instead of doing my own work. And I mean, it's not the orders, it's the way he gives them. It's the sense that he's got me right smack under his thumb.
Okay, all right, now look. Roger is senior to you, but ultimately he has to answer to me. And if he gets so much out of...
Well, what are you going to do, fire him? You can't even discipline him. As long as he holds that thread over your head, Roger can do no wrong.
I am not going to permit him to cause trouble on this service with you or anyone else.
Look, the only way that you are going to control Roger is to make it impossible for him to blackmail you. You have to tell Jill the truth.
I know, and I'm going to.
When?
The minute that I'm sure that she is really over Frank Ryan.
Do you know what that says to me?
Well, I hope it says that Roger's power over the both of us is strictly temporary.
No, exactly the opposite. I'm beginning to think that you're never going to be able to tell Jill that Frank is Edmund's father, because you're never going to be sure that she's out of love with him. And therefore, Roger's always going to hold this power over you. And to keep his mouth shut, you're going to have to let him go on playing his games here for years and years.
Okay, now I can guarantee you that that just is not going to happen. One day, relatively soon, I am going to announce to Roger that he can go to Jill, and he can tell her everything he knows about Edmund's blood type, and the things that led us to believe that I was his father. As a matter of fact, the minute that I tell Jill, I am going to fire Roger. You're invited to the ceremony.
How are you going to tell her that you've lied?
I don't know, but I believe I can make her understand.
That you knew she had Frank's child, and that you sat by and watched him break out without saying anything?
Yes. Yes, I'll go into all that. And she'll listen, Bucky, because she'll have a new perspective on Frank. A healthy one. She'll see how destructive he was all those years. Partly because you compare my relationship with her with all those years with Frank. Now, when she can differentiate between being used and being loved, I will tell her the truth about Edmund. She'll deal with it just fine.
And everybody's going to live happily ever after?
Well, something like that, yeah.
Look, Seneca, I feel for you, and I'd like to be supportive and drop this whole issue, but I think we ought to get things straight between us. Look, I think you're off base all around. I mean, I think there are responsibilities that you're ignoring. Not purposely, but because you need to. And I think it's your perspective that's screwed up.
Look, Bucky, I am sorry that Roger is giving you a pain, but I'm afraid you're just going to have to deal with it a little while longer. Now, the fact is, I'm very well aware of my responsibilities. The first of which is to Jill. Now, she is trying to get over Frank Ryan. I have an obligation to help her.
What, by deceiving her?
No, by doing what I think is right for her, because I love her. Yes.
Sorry, am I interrupting?
No, come on in.
I've got an emergency situation developing. I need some advice real quick.
I know today's the christening. How could I possibly forget?
Well, I'm aware you've had a few reminders, but even so...
You, wanted to remind me one more time.
Jack, I'd like to know you'll be here.
Didn't Johnny tell you that I'm coming?
Not for sure, no. Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, darling. When John came home the other afternoon and said he'd been down to see you, I didn't know whether he'd help the cause or hurt it. But I decided that I wasn't going to put any more pressure on you. No more phone calls, no more visits. But I've just been down with Mary and Ryan, and it seems so crystal clear to me that she, well, she doesn't say much, but I know how she feels.
So do I.
Oh, this really is very good news.
Look, Maeve, don't make too much out of it, okay?
Of course not, dear. I mean, Frank and Kathleen are going to be the godparents, and they'll do the taking of the church. And back home here, we'll just have a small family party, and of course, which will include Jumbo and Sister Mary Jo. And all I'll expect of you is that you join us.
I don't know for sure when I'll get there. It may not be till after the church part.
All right. Well, then we'll expect you when we see you, huh? Maybe we better not mention it to Mary.
No, I'd rather you didn't.
We'll keep it a surprise.
Right. Bye.
Goodbye, Jack.
A big surprise.
What a nice thing to do.
I like giving presents.
I guess I knew that about you.
Because I brought you in all those second-hand flowers in the hospital?
Yeah. There was also the shillelagh you gave Da. I really wasn't mad at you for that. If I thought a shillelagh would work on Jack, I'd use it myself.
Will you be coming to the christening?
Oh, no. At least I'm not counting on it.
Ma! Mary!
Cass, in the kitchen! Oh, I've been dying to see you.
You look wonderful.
So do you.
I look like I just escaped from a madhouse, and I know it. I'm so sorry I couldn't bring the kids.
No, you're not.
Mary, you're awful, but you're so right. I love having a day off, but we'll take tons of pictures so the girls will see exactly how the christening went and what Ryan looks like. Well, hello.
Oh, I'm sorry, Tom. This is my sister Kathleen Thompson, Kathleen Tom Desmond.
I'm not always like this.
Oh, but you are.
Oh.
Mary tells me you're going to be the godmother. You're just in from Pittsburgh?
Yes, but you'd think it was the other side of the world, the way we all carry on when we get together.
Well, that's nice.
Oh,
I knew I heard you. Oh, darling. Oh, my, you're so thin. You're falling away to
shit.
nothing.
Aren't you sweet? She knows I've gained weight.
Oh, yeah, about 4 ounces.
I'll be on my way.
Okay, thanks again for the cross.
Nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you.
Good to see you.
Goodbye.
Take care.
Okay.
Tell me, how are you?
Marvelous. And desperate to meet Ryan.
Cass, she's the best baby.
Oh, I'm going to be foolish about her.
Oh, we're all foolish about
Who's the patient?
Look, I gotta get back on the floor.
Yeah. Hey, Bucky. I'll see you, huh?
Yeah.
He's a 12-year-old boy named Angel Nieves. His sister's our new aide.
Alicia. Is that the boy with the head trauma?
Yeah, he got hit by a baseball. Nice kid. No parents, just Alicia. I thought we had it all in hand last night, but he's much worse this morning, and I don't want any more time to go by. It must be a subdural, but I have no indication.
Now, hold it. You didn't bring his chart?
Oh, no, but I can lay it all out for you.
All right, all right. From the beginning.
Okay, it happened yesterday. He was playing catch with Bob Reed. He missed a ball, and it caught him right between the eyes. He was confused when they brought him in. He said he had a little headache and felt dizzy. There was no papal edema, but there was some weakness in the dominant hand, the right. I thought it must be a concussion at least, and maybe even a fracture. Then he went into a convulsion. Mild, but of course I ordered an EEG, and I ordered...
Sit down, Pat. Sit down. Take it a bit slower, huh?
Sorry.
No, listen. You're worried.
Yeah, and I keep wondering if I shouldn't have thought of surgery sooner.
How was the EEG?
Normal.
Did you get a brain scan?
Yeah, and didn't show anything. Neither did the x-rays. No fracture, no apparent abnormality.
Spinal tap?
Negative. Blood work's been normal, too.
Well, what did you do for him last night?
I put him on an anticonvulsive medication and then decided just to wait and see. Alicia stayed with him. I knew she'd tell me if there was any problem. But the thing is, he seems like a really nice kid, like he wouldn't complain. He was probably feeling a lot worse during the night, and he just didn't say anything.
You had more symptoms this morning?
Right hand was much weaker, and then when I was examining him, he went into another mild convulsion. I figure there's got to be a hematoma in there, whether the x-rays show it or not. Something's causing cerebral pressure, and obviously it's building.
What do you want to do?
Avoid permanent brain damage. I'd like to get him into an OR right away and do some burr holes to relieve the pressure.
Do you have a surgeon?
Roger's on. Has nothing scheduled after 10 a.m.
Okay. All right, you get permission from Alicia.
Right.
Oh, listen. After this is over, I want you to go home and get 10 or 12 hours sleep, understand?
Yeah, I guess I could hand the whole thing over to Clem, but I'd rather stick around and make sure we've helped the kid. He's scared. Alicia is, too. Angel's the only family she's got. And, I'd just sleep a lot better if I knew he was safe.
Well, you better get to it, then. Let me know what happens.
She is the loveliest child.
I'm kind of taken with it.
Really? So beautiful and so good.
Well, I don't know how she'll behave today with all the excitement, but most of the time she's relaxed and contented. Honestly, she hardly ever cries.
Well, that's the kind of baby you were, too.
People change, I guess.
I always thought you turned into a pretty, relaxed, contented person.
Well, I think I am, but everything's so messed up lately.
What's happening with Jack?
Nothing good.
I know he's been staying away.
He is very confused and very insecure, which will hardly come as news to you, but I'm afraid it's getting worse. I'm beginning to suspect I can't help him. In fact, it's just possible that I'm bad for him.
You don't believe that?
Oh, I wish I knew what to believe, Cass.
Is he still talking about an annulment?
Yeah, and I'm still holding him up on the divorce, so we're at an impasse there.
What about the baby? Hasn't he had any reaction to her?
Well, he came to see her in the hospital, but I only heard about it from Jumbo. Oh. He came to see me, but he left without coming into my room.
Mary.
That's what I mean about confused. He even showed up to bring Ryan and me back to Weehawken Street when I was discharged. But instead, he just watched the family bring me here. Watched and then went away.
You didn't know he was there?
No. I still wouldn't if it weren't for Jumbo.
You know, that's exactly the way a frightened kid might act. One who's sure nobody'd love him.
That's it. You hit the nail right on the head.
Have you tried going to him? The two of you talking quietly, away from here?
I've tried. He looked me right in the eye and told me to give him his divorce, to write him out of my life and Ryan's. Just leave him alone.
How upset was he?
He was calm. He said it dead seriously, and he seemed to mean it. And I just about believe him.
Mary was telling me about Jack.
It's hard not to completely lose patience with that man.
It's hard to stop loving him, Ma. The more I work on it, the harder it gets.
Maybe you just can't go in that direction, dear. Maybe neither one of you can.
You know the last word I had from him.
Yes, but I'm not completely ready to give up on Jack Finelli. But today is not a day to be discussing Jack. It's Ryan's day and your day. I wouldn't think beyond the christening and the party.
Hi, Christine. Jack. Fine. Looking forward to seeing you. How about if I pick you up around 5? Good. Yeah. Yeah, they throw nice parties. I think it'll be an interesting evening.
Antonio Sabato Jr. is back as Jagger Cates, and the only place to see him is on the new season of Night Shift. General Hospital Night Shift premieres Tuesday, July 22nd at 11 p.m. on SoapNet.